Rangel Ranch, a love to hold. Our heart's frontier.
Hi, welcome to Rangel Ranch. Well, this week after the hurricane, I've been working a lot. And I've been planning a lot, and I've been thinking a lot of what we're going to do here on our farm the rest of the year and next year.
Oh no! What are we gonna do?
It's been a struggle, I'm not going to lie. We've been back and forth with things. We got some losses this week.
Oh my God!
And I'll talk to you about that later this video. But yeah, it's been a struggle still.
Let the game begin.
There's one thing great here, that we have the Starlink, the Starlink here. Where is it? Here, Starlink, that I put there. You can see it on the videos. It's been great. It's been one of the best investment I ever had here. You know, thank you, Elon, for that.
You are welcome.
It's incredible. It's the best internet I ever had, even though it's better than the internet that I had, the wired one, you know, the optic fiber. It's better than that. Even though with a storm, with cloudy day, it has internet. Worked well when we had the generator working it, so it's been great. I'm happy of the internet. Finally, I'm happy with the internet. We had Viasat. Oh my God, that's the worst thing you can ever have. It's a satellite internet, but they're thieves, really. They're thieves. And then I tried T-Mobile. T-Mobile was great at the beginning.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep.
But probably with more users, it's been getting worse.
Or you have a bad internet connection.
That's the thing. I was watching here, distracted by chicken that's eating. Oh, it already ate it. It was eating a frog. But as soon as I turned back the camera, it finished eating it. Talking about satellites and stuff, you know how NASA make their parties? They plan it. No?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What I was going to say, I forgot. For the past couple days, I've been burning all the debris from the hurricane. I have to paint this.
We painted these walls.
I was cleaning this area. You see this area where I feed the chickens and the ducks and the thing.
No, on second thoughts, it looks bad enough already.
And talking about that, I'll tell you something very sad that happened here with the hurricane.
What happened?
But right now, this is my problem.
Oh, what a mess.
Every time I come here to feed the animals, I see this. This is the leftover of when I did this shed. That was the depository or whatever I can fit there before it became a worm farm. That it's not a worm farm anymore. But this was the leftover. I didn't know where to put it because I had this shed as a tool shed and this shed as a worm farm. So because we got that shed, that shed, that's now my office and the worm farm. This shed is going to be like a warehouse or whatever to put things, storage unit. And today I'm going to clean up this mess. I really hate it. Every time I come here and I feed the animals, my eye just like boing, boing, boing. And I really don't like it. I don't like mess.
I don't like it either, but this is our best shot.
I don't like disorganization. I like to be organized, and this hits my eye every time I pass through this area. You see? Damn! Oh my God! So I'm gonna clean it today. I'll do that.
And if that will make you happy, then let's do it.
I don't want to do that, but I have to do that. If you like our content,
How do I subscribe?
please give us a thumbs up. That will help our channel grow and other people see what you're looking at. Thank you.
2 very enthusiastic thumbs up.
Well, the frame is done. Now, that was the hardest part. Incredible. Not only the parts were not identified, but because it was almost a year, no, not a year, like 6 months on the elements, all the little things were stuck. So I have to spray them with WD-40, and it was a pain in the ass.
Really, nigga?
But the frame is done. Now it's easier. I have to do the door.
So we're Jehovah's Witnesses.
That's the next part, and then cover everything. Well, something that happened with the hurricane that I showed you previously, the trees that fell down, all the debris, the trees, branches and everything. But one of my worst fears is that I noticed that some of the pine trees that are alive and they're apparently healthy, with the wind, they tend to fall down. Some break and some just fall down with root and everything. I don't know if it's a root disease. I don't know if it's something, but I'll show you. You see, it just broke the roots. It just broke. So this is the thing that got me like nervous, thinking about the ones that I have over the or beside the RV. That's why every time there's a storm, we leave. We don't stay here. But yeah, one of the things that got me very sad here is that the emu, one of the emus died, and it was so incredible that I noticed. Well, we came back from the hurricane, right? and everything was great. Some trees down, some, you know, minor things, but I saw some vultures in my surrounding flying, and when those birds flies because something's dead. So that triggered me to count my animals, and I saw that one of the emus was not there, and I started to look for it, and I started to smell something bad. But it's weird because it was less than 24 hours. So searching today, I found out this. You see some bones leftovers, and this is the emu. Need a look at the paw here. They ate it. The vultures ate it like in 2 days. No, like in 1 day. It still smells here like rotten, but they did a incredible job. You can see all this debris, all the bones. There's the other foot. So yeah, the emu died and was eaten by the big black birds. How did it die? I think it died because of the tree falling down. A branch hit him, because there's some branches here in this area that I moved. So yeah, the emu died.
My condolences.
Because of the tree hit him, and yeah, that's it. That's what happened. So I have to clean up this tree. Look at this incredible coincidence, right? It fell between the two trees. It was so, you know, and there was no space between the trees. You see, there's no space between the trees here, and it fell exactly between the trees.
This is just a series of bad coincidences.
Here, choom, incredible. So it ruined my fence in this area, but because it was here, the animals can't go out. So that was incredibly coincidence, right? So yeah, so we had a fatal ending, and that pulls back my other project that was breeding the emus, because I don't know if it was the male or female that died, but now I wanted to have eggs. I wanted to breed them. Now everything stepped back. I will have to buy either some that same size. I have to know how to learn how to identify them as male or female. But yeah, another project that came back, you know. Well, life's like that, man. Life's like that. But you can't stop, right? This, yay! Not quite 100%, but it's done. I just need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm gonna get all the hens they're laying. I'm gonna put the little white coop. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna clean it and put it there, so they can lay their eggs without, you know, having all the struggle, because they struggle, you know, with the pig, with the ducks, with the emu. They need to be out, and with, of course, with the crazy dudes with the roosters. So they're always stressed. So what I'm gonna do is put that little coop. Look at this, guys. That's another thing I have to do. This is one of the trees that fell from here all over here. So I was saying, yeah, I have to put their place, you know, the ducks. I have to make a place here for the ducks. But first are the laying eggs, the laying hens, I'm sorry, because I'm having too little of eggs. There's like 10 that lay eggs, or 12 that lay eggs, and I'm only getting 4 or 3 a day. That means they're laying over there, and everybody eat it. The emu eats it, eats the eggs. The pig eats it, whatever he can find or she can find. So yeah, organizing the laying eggs, the laying hens.
By noon, I need them 8,000 hens moved into their new cages.
I am going to have better production, and I'm going to feed them more worms, and feed them different, so that they can have more and better eggs for me, or for us here in our ranch. So that's one of the things I'm doing. So that cage, it is going to be a bird cage, but not now. First I'm going to do that, and then later on I'm going to do the bird thing. But because we got 3 hurricanes in less than 12 months, and it's been struggle and struggle and struggle. And there's another thing. One of the reasons that we got the land was not only to eat better, right? Have chickens, have eggs, have some meat from pigs and emus eggs and duck eggs and all that. And we haven't succeeded yet. It's been hard. It's been a hard learning process for me. Remember the worm farm? The worm farm is not a worm farm anymore. It's just a ugly place that I have to paint. But it's nothing. We had to take the worms from there because the area had the humidity over 100, because the structure is not well made, and that either. That and that. I had the office there, and that's empty right now. Everything's empty right now. But this shed, it's the new worm farm. But, and there's always a but.
Oh no, I don't believe what I'm hearing.
The worm farm is not working for me right now, because I found out I bought all the worms to reproduce them from a bad source, and they came with a virus, a genetic virus, and all the worms that I have are dying, are infected. So there's 6 months worth of work lost, and at least $3,000 on worms that I invested. What? Without counting that is $6,000.
Oh my God.
Plus all the wood and all the trays that I bought. And I haven't produced nothing because I can't sell them like that. They're dying. They're working for the ducks, and I'm giving all of them to the animals, but I can't continue reproducing them. So the worm farm for now is closing. I have to start from scratch again, start from zero. I have to clean all that out, give the beetles to the animals, and they can have a feast, a little bit a day, not all at once. But that makes me lose like a couple of more months, clean that, so I can start from scratch, and be careful where I can buy the new beetles or the new worms, so I can start the farm again. And it's frustrating, but that and the animals that have been dying here, and this is a new adventure for me. Everything it's been hard, everything. But I'll keep going. I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing what I know how to do is, being constant and not stop. Just one day at a time, but I'll just keep doing it. The worm farm is going to be someday again in a few months, probably by January or February. I will have not sick worms, so I can start selling them. And I talked to you the videos before, and we spoke about that I was selling on TikTok. That didn't work. Not a platform for me. That we talked that in a different video, but TikTok's not for me. I don't like the platform. Not at all. Not a little bit. It's probably because I'm an old man now, and I don't understand that type of platforms, or the products that I have don't go with that type of platforms. So that's a end for me too, for the fertilizers on TikTok. And I'm going to still make fertilizers and start other projects, but yeah, just keep doing it, just keep moving on every day, and that's the way it goes.
I know you have ideas and you're a risk taker.
And all these chickens, been cutting off the wings of the chickens, but they're hard to catch. I don't want them anymore here. They're eating the plants. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. No, they're eating the plants, and they're eating the papaya leaves. And that's bad. The papayas are the feeding source for the worms, but they're still small, and I still have time. So I've been feeding the worms potatoes. Probably that's another problem. I've been buying the potatoes, and the potatoes probably has pesticides too, so that's part of the problem. So that's why I planted the papaya trees, but they take time. They take time to grow and take time to produce papaya. So yeah, it's like that. So I'll be showing you the next episode about organizing the ducks, organizing the chickens, organizing the roosters, organizing the pigs, and the pig and the emu that's left. So, well, that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following me. And we'll be talking next week. Okay? That's a future rooster noodle soup. Look at this. Look at this thing. Come on. Let's paint this. Yeah. What I was going to say, I forgot. What I was talking about.